Hello beautiful people, hope you guys are doing well as per usual. I'm Naija and I am currently training to be a mainline flight attendant. We are now in week 3. It is currently 11:06 p.m. I got home, we're back at the hotel at about 10:45 from class, and I started at 3, I think. So we had like 7 hours today, if I'm not mistaken. So not our longest day, but it's still long, like, don't get me wrong. I am bending over in this awkward position because the lighting in this hotel room is absolutely horrendous, but we're trying to make it work. Anyways, this is going to be exciting because I am finally revealing where I'm being based at, 1, and 2, you guys are going to find out what company I am working for. What is it? I just went blank. My uniforms are here, you guys. Everyone got their uniforms last week and I did not get mine, and I was like, what is going on? Why is my uniform not here? But my uniform has come. Share that feeling of love. I wanna ride. And I'm so excited to try it on. It's like they're waiting for me. Like, look at my rollerboard. Hold on, let me get it. I got my rollerboard. This is the suitcase that you see the pilots and the flight attendants rolling through with. Yeah, it's mine. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try this stuff on for you, and for myself, because tomorrow I have a fitting in the morning for anything that doesn't fit, and then yeah, then I still have to study because I have a test tomorrow. We'll talk more about that later. And I need to still do my health insurance for next year. Alright, you guys, I lied. Excuse me. I said we're gonna do a haul, but I changed my mind. That's not gonna happen, and I'll tell you why in a second. I'm just gonna put my hair up. Disclaimer, I am not in full uniform compliance. Just making that known, because when you have your uniform on, you're supposed to be in full uniform compliance, but I am trying on my clothes. First time I got it, so I'm just making that disclaimer. I'm trying on my pieces. I'm not, you know, trying to do anything, like whatever. But I respect it enough to put my hair back, because hair's not supposed to be down. Anyways, so first and foremost, if the orange shirt did not give it away, ignore my blue shower cap. This is killing my vibe right now. But if the orange shirt did not give it away, I am working with JetBlue. This is my apron. So yes, that is who I'm training with, JetBlue, and I'm just like, I can't believe it. Like, I'm working towards becoming a mainline flight attendant, or as we say in JetBlue, a mainline in-flight crew member. But I do love the word flight attendant, I can't lie. Anyways, the reason I'm not doing a full try on my uniform with me is because I realized everything is too big. Even the shirt, you can see it, it's too big. My skirt that I have on right now is too big. My button-up shirt is too big. My pants are too big. My blazer's too big. Everything's too big. So this is gonna be fun tomorrow when I have to go in for the fitting, because everything is too big. We did not get the dress because by the time my class got I got access to order uniforms, there were no more dresses in stock. Now on the website, dresses are in stock, but I think we would have to pay for it ourselves. Honestly, I might just go ahead and purchase the dress just so that it can be here. I think it'll take like a week maybe to come. If I order it today or tomorrow. What's today? I don't even know what day it is. Today's Tuesday. So if I order it like today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow, and it'll be here next week, hopefully by next Wednesday, then at least I can wear it going forward. I just, you know, you want to feel good in your uniform, so I need to get sizes that fit. But anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys. My pants are pretty long. I have my shoes on, but they're very long, so I don't know if this will be in compliance. They're falling off my waist because they're too big. I should have got a 0 instead of a 2. Tiny girl problems. There you go. So as I eat my ramen, because right now it's 12:07 a.m. and I did not plan to still be up. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a semi-early night, aka be in the bed by like 11, but 11, not 11, 11:15. but that's not happening. So anyways, you guys, I revealed what company I'll be working for. So now I'm gonna reveal what base I'm working at. So I will be on the East Coast, and I will be based in Boston. So I'm based in Boston, and let me just walk you guys through my process about how I feel about it and the conclusions I came to. So when I found out that I was going to training, I was like, oh my god, this was like my opportunity to move out of New York, because I've been dying to move out of New York, you guys. Those of you who've been like watching since last year knows I tried to dip to London and move out to London. But anyway, I've been wanting to leave, so I was like, okay, now's my chance. And so when I first got Boston, I was like really excited. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be something new. I didn't get to pick. They're sending my whole class to Boston, so my whole flight class is shipped to Boston. Okay. After some time of thinking about it, I think that although it's very exciting to be like, oh my god, I can finally be able to move, I have to be smart. When you're first starting off as a flight attendant, you are not making the big bucks. Like I'm still gonna be getting paid more than I've ever, an hourly wage more than I've ever gotten paid before, which is like really cool. And so I think, to me, in my eyes, I will be making a decent amount of money. But Boston is also an expensive city, so I hear, and just by doing a quick little look that I did, like probably the end of my first week, it's pretty pricey. And I want to be smart, like knowing that I won't be making the big bucks when I first start out. I don't want to have to live paycheck to paycheck or something like that. So it would be smart for me to not just up and leave. So when I get a chance to, when I get access to what we use to bid for like base and schedules and stuff like that. Well, when you're on reserve, you're not bidding for schedules, so just to make that clear. But bidding for base, I am gonna bid for JFK and Newark. So I am gonna bid for New York and for Jersey, because it'll just allow me to stay home and it'll be more convenient, and then I can save up even more, because I do have savings now, but I'm the type that's like, I want to be super saved. Like, I like where I'm at now with my savings. I'm like so proud of myself for having as much as I do, but I want to reach another milestone in my savings, and then I'll be like, okay, I'll move out, and then by that time I'll be making more decent money as well, so it should be good to go. So I do have to stay in Boston though for the rest of the year, so I'll be in Boston for about a month and a half roughly, and if my bid gets accepted, then starting in January I will be based in either New York or New Jersey. All right, you guys, so week 3 is officially over. This is my day off, but this week I didn't do a day-by-day update because I had a lot going on, so I decided I will just do a week wrap up for this video. So as you guys know, I got my uniform. It didn't fit, but this morning I actually went to the tailor and pause. Before that happened, I had my fitting. They gave me the smallest size they had, which was a 0, but it still didn't fit me in the skirt and the pants. So I took it today to get altered. Charged me $60 for it. So I'm like, not happy about that. But the uniform people, they did give me a smaller shirt and a smaller blazer, so that's good. My orange shirt, though, I'm stuck with that size. I'm gonna try to shrink it by like drying it in the machine a few times, and maybe that'll work, I don't know. Otherwise, I'll just order another one, and I also have to order my dress. I'm gonna order that either today or tomorrow. So that's uniforms. Told you guys where I'm based. It's been tricky. I was on FaceTime with my mom yesterday trying to figure out how I'm going to do this whole Boston thing, what would be the best option. It's looking more like staying in a hotel because the Airbnbs are just so expensive. And then I'll just be in a hotel for the days that I'm gonna be in Boston, and then, or be on reserve. And then for the days that I'm not, I will just fly back home. And so yeah, I'll do the commuter thing, but like not a like everyday commuter, just like I stay in Boston like 3 or 4 days out of the week, and then I'm home the other 3 or 4 days, 2 or 3 days. If that math was mathing, I don't know. All right, so let's talk about this week. Oh, am I overexposed? Oh well, my table's a little messy. I just have all like my notes and stuff. They're just in there because I was doing homework last night. But let's get into what this week was all about. So the good news is that I passed all of my exams this week. I really hope I'm not blurry, but I cannot tell if I'm blurry. So if I am, I really apologize. But I passed all my KSVs this week. Well, I passed all my exams, period. But as for the KSVs, those are the tricky ones. They're getting even more tricky. I wouldn't say hard, but tricky. Not the one I did yesterday. The one before that was, for me, like the hardest one. I ended up getting a 91 on it, which is good. I think I only got 3 questions wrong on that one. It's getting very technical, but you know, they just want to make sure you know, what you're supposed to know, you know what I mean? But I passed all those. And then we also started our MSVs this week. MSVs is like, I think of it as just like the hands-on test. They're the tests that you're actually doing something. KSVs, you're taking them on the iPad, you know, you're like picking the answer, whatever. MSVs, you're up and you're doing stuff. So we did all of our door MSVs this week, passed all of them. I'm so thankful for my crew because we've been killing it, and we get compliments after compliments with our instructors for just moving fast, for knowing what we're supposed to know, like staying on top of our homework, all that stuff. So like, it's just great. I love my crew. I got very lucky, and I'm so thankful for them. And the last thing I'll talk about for this week was for one of our training sessions, classes, whatever, one of our classes, at the end of it, we were given a letter from someone from a previous class. They wrote a letter, and it's supposed to be like motivating and inspiring. I actually have mine. Let me get it for you guys. So this was the one that I got. Wait, there we go. So I didn't write this, someone else wrote this. I would read it to you guys, but it's very hard to read because they have very nice handwriting, but it's in cursive, and I have a problem with reading some words in cursive, and I was struggling to get through it, so I'm not gonna reread it. But you know, things like don't give up, failure is not an option, I look forward to seeing you on the line in the future. That was the last three lines that this person wrote. So that's pretty cool. I wrote mine, so I'm gonna insert some footage here for you guys to see me writing it in class. I was not expecting this. I was not expecting this. And then also, I'll put a screenshot up of the final thing that I wrote, and I think it was just like, I wanted the person who gets my letter to just feel very inspired, very motivated. I want them to know they're not alone, and you're gonna push through and find your people, because your people are gonna keep you grounded. Like, you have your crew, but you need to find like your close people. And for me, that's Mishka and Khadijah. So it's like, oh, and Elda. Oops. We've been together since day one, like meeting at the airport. We've been together since then. So it's like, you know, find your people and you're doing good. But I'm really excited going into week 4. I'm halfway there. I've made it 3 weeks. I've got 2 more weeks to go. This next week is going to be all like evacuation stuff, so really looking forward to that. I hope I never have to experience that when I start working, but I'm excited to do it here on the ground during training. So that's going to be fun. Our final week, we wear our uniforms every day. So it's like, oh my god, it's going to be so surreal. And then we get to do our IOE, which is your actual flight. Like, it's your practice flight, but it's not really practice because it's a real flight with real passengers. So yeah, but we'll talk more about that in week 5. But thank you guys for tuning in, for watching. Any questions about training, please leave them down below. Hope you guys are enjoying these videos, and I will see you guys for week 4. We're almost there.